YouTube decided to demonetize my channel. Now, why do you think that is? Why do you think that is? Well, all of a sudden, the same day, I start getting spammed like 20 goddamn emails from YouTube. Like, oh, we've age restricted your content. Now we've taken down your content. Now, you know, you have a community guideline strike or whatever. So you've been placed on a blacklist for the Gestapo. Turns out, all the videos that they either removed or age restricted and used as an excuse or a basis to then demonetize my channel, can you take a guess what these videos are about? Are they about PlayStations? Are they about banners? Are they about cars? What do you guys think those videos were about? It's about Israel. What a coincidence. This is the second time they demonetized my channel. The last time was during the Abraham Accords. You know, those crappy Abraham Accords that Trump did. And then you remember Netanyahu wanted to take like another chunk of the West Bank, you know, because it's not enough, of course. He's not content with Palestine. And all of a sudden I get demonetized. And back then it made even less sense. It was something like something with copyright. I was like, copyright? What do you mean copyright? It's me. I literally sit here and talk to myself alone like a madman. There's nothing else going on. And so that was about Israel in 2020. And now Israel is bombing Gaza, is slaughtering Gaza. I'm going to talk about the hospital after this. And all of the things that I did. So, for example, on October 7th, when the Hamas operation started, that video deleted, gone. It's gone. They deleted it. They deleted it. And you know what? You know what they said? They said that it had something to do with glorifying criminal organizations. I'm sitting there, I'm looking, criminal organizations. What do you mean? What criminal organization? La Cosa Nostra? Was I sitting here like, you know, applauding Pablo Escobar? What does that mean, criminal organizations? And so, of course, on YouTube's own website, they go into a little more detail and they tell you what they mean, right? They also include terrorist groups. Now, who gets to define what terrorist is? And I think this is a very important question because we are talking about an American company, and the word terrorist became a buzzword thanks to George Bush and Tony Blair, and used as an excuse, you know, to just slaughter people, to kill 1 million people in Iraq, and then go into Libya, and then go into Somalia, you know, wherever they please. It's 19 countries in total. So I just want to show you here what they have on the website, all right? So they say here, if you're posting content produced by violent, extremist, criminal, or terrorist organizations. Again, I don't know what that is. Doesn't apply. There's literally nothing here that applies. Then I start looking at one thing and I'm thinking, oh, maybe it's this one. It says content praising or justifying violent acts carried out by violent, extremist, criminal, terrorist organizations. Now, obviously, I never did this, but in their minds, I know what the problem is. Because I didn't get down on my knees and start licking Netanyahu's ass and, you know, and kissing his backside and groveling like a dog and say, oh, Israel, yes, please, Israel, 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 you are the best. Israel is number one. Israel, please bomb everybody, kill everybody, please, take our money, take our money. And of course, if you remind people that there's something called the United Nations Charter, because remember, the Israelis love to say that they are a member state of the United Nations and therefore they are a legitimate state, right? That's their logic. And then when you show them the UN Charter or you show them the UN Security Council Resolution 242 and many, many others, suddenly the UN doesn't matter to them. What does the UN Charter say? What does the Geneva Convention say? These pillars of international law that have been around since before I was born. Well, okay, I made it sound like I'm 70 or something. But these pillars of international law that have been there for close to a century now, they make something very, very clear. It's not my opinion. This is the law. This is the law. If you are occupied by a foreign army, by an occupying power, you have the right, every right under the sun, to do whatever the hell you want to get rid of them. That's the law. It's not me who made that up. I didn't come up with it. I'm just telling you what the law is, right? And this is very important when we talk about what is the word terrorist, especially when it's Western countries using it, because we know when they use it, they dilute it. It has no meaning. Everybody is a terrorist. And so they said 3 videos had, apparently I broke this rule. I mean, this is, I'm already like reaching and doing, gymnastics here to try and make it make sense. It doesn't make sense. They have no right. I'm a journalist. I can talk about this till the goddamn cows come home. It's my fucking job to put things in context. I'm not here, dressed up as Hamas or something, and because right now Hamas is enemy number 1. I'm talking about the law. I'm talking about Israel. I'm talking about the Palestine conflict because I have to. That's my job. I'm not here to cook or play video games or sew or do knitting. I talk about politics. I'm a journalist. I report. I report. You want me to sit here and lie? You want me to sit here and shut up? What's the point of doing anything then? So that's one thing. And then there's another video. Keep in mind, when I say video, it's a 3-hour live stream. They took down a 3-hour live stream because of misinformation. I don't even know what's in the goddamn live stream. Me. And I'm the one speaking. How did you have time to sit down and listen to every second and then decide there's misinformation? They don't even tell you what it is. It's not like they said, well, at 1 hour and 21 minutes and 15 seconds, you said X, Y, Z, and according to this source, blah, blah, blah. No. It's just misinformation. Okay. So you're taking my salary now. You're taking my primary source of income because some anonymous, pencil dick hiding behind a computer decided that it's misinformation. What part of it? I spoke about 10 goddamn subjects. When I stream for 3 hours, I'm talking about 10 subjects. Who the hell knows what I was talking about? Right? No, you're not allowed to know. And so now I'm demonetized. They have demonetized my channel, for the crime of doing my job. I'm sorry. I didn't know that I was supposed to get down on my knees and kiss Netanyahu's behind. So this is how it's going to go. Oh, and by the way, sorry, I know that the suspense is killing you. Do you know what happened? I started appealing these things because I'm like spelling this out for like children or something. Like, I am a journalist. I discuss history. I analyze politics. I mention this. I break it down so goddamn simply. And it works. One of the videos, I win the appeal. They put it back. And then they give me back the monetization. This is today, right? Look, I'll show you the tweet. I published this on Twitter so you can have a look at this roller coaster. Absolute roller coaster. My emotions were like this. Look at this. So down here, you can see it says here, YouTube has removed your content, and then, they basically disable monetization. And now it said your account is enabled for monetization. I was like, yes, wonderful. And then all of a sudden, this is not even an hour later. You see that? So 4:28 p.m. Then at 5:24 p.m., oh, here we go again. Your channel memberships have been paused. Monetization is suspended for your channel. What, again? How do you demonetize someone, monetize them, and demonetize them in the span of 24 hours? Or 1 hour, I should say here. What is this lunacy? I thought maybe this is a computer bug. Maybe it's a glitch. Maybe someone doesn't know what they're doing. This cannot be real. None of this can be real. Honestly, man, I'm too tired for this shit. I just don't. This is a big problem. And I cannot work like this. Can I put the word Syria in the title? Or do I have to swap the S with a $sign because I don't want to offend the algorithm? I can't work like this. This is ridiculous. Okay. So, okay, they want to remonetize or they don't want to monetize. What do you want me to do? I have tried everything, and I'm not going to just, censor myself. No, this is unacceptable. This is absolutely unacceptable. Here are the options that we're left with. Okay. The only recourse we have is that And you guys need to help me. You really need to help me. I told you this is my primary source of income, and they just stole it from me. You know why this happened, of course, right? It's not a coincidence that 4 of my videos about Israel, where I'm criticizing the Israelis, just suddenly get taken down the same day after they've been up for a week, actually, some of them, right? That's not a coincidence. You have some little, squirm, some troll from the Israeli Foreign Ministry or some other butthurt Zionist and their troll farms who are coming and mass reporting me because I hit a nerve. I take it as a badge of honor. I really do. I have managed to piss them off so much just by telling the truth. I just tell the truth. I do my utmost to report what is happening, period. That is nothing more, nothing less. And I hit a nerve. And that's why the Israelis have gone and done this. This is not a coincidence that 4 videos in one day all get taken down, and they all happen to be about Israel. And you want to sit there and tell me it's a coincidence? No, it's not a coincidence. Use your brain. We know for a fact the Israelis have troll farms. Like they've been using these for a long time now. I know they want you to think the Russians invented these things. No. So in any case, I take it as a badge of honor. The same way I did when the Americans, took down my television program and everybody else's actually at Press TV. It's a badge of honor. Okay, we're pissing you off. That means I'm doing my job correctly. That means I'm doing something right. So now where do we go from here? We have 3 options. We can either go Rumble, Rockfin, Odyssey. Actually, right now, as I'm speaking to you, I'm live on all 4. So YouTube, Rumble, Rockfin, Odyssey. I want to focus on Rumble the most, okay? I need you guys to help me with a mass exodus, okay? I need you guys to please go subscribe to Rumble. How many times have I sat here and told you guys, you need to go and subscribe because one day they might do something to my channel. Lo and behold, this has come to pass. So this is not a joke, guys. It's great. We're almost at 200,000 subscribers here, but I'm not making a cent. No money, nothing, and I have no clue for how long, for how long this will go on. And I'm a journalist. I'm a professional journalist. This is how I make my living. This is what I do. And I can't just sit here and bite my tongue and not speak clearly because we're on YouTube at the same time. We need to go on Rumble, and so this is how it's going to work from now on. You guys are going to go and subscribe on Rumble, and you are going to subscribe to my channel. It's rumble.com/RichardMedhurst. Okay, it's the same with all of them. Rockfin.com/RichardMedhurst. Odyssey.com/RichardMedhurst. It's the same everywhere. Okay, I'm not telling you to unsubscribe on YouTube. You should stay subscribed on YouTube. Fine, but you need to go on Rumble as well. I've always said this. We need to have a contingency plan. Okay. The thing is that I can't talk about these subjects anymore. My crime, the videos that they took down, my crime was just telling you what was happening on October 7th when the Hamas operation started. They took it down. This is one of the most important dates in modern history. It's probably the most important story of the year, which is really saying something given the war in Ukraine and so on. And they took down my report. How can you do this to someone? You see a carpenter building a table and you go and smash the table. What is that? This is unacceptable to me. And the solution is whenever we have tough topics to talk about, meaning things that YouTube doesn't like, whether it's about Syria, whether it's about Palestine, whatever it is, we're going to go and do it on Rumble. So now, for example, I told you I'm going to tell you about the hospital attack, right? I'm not going to do it on YouTube. I'm going to stream with you. I'm going to stay with you on YouTube. But then when I'm done with all the topics that I feel comfortable covering on YouTube without being punished, I hope. Then we will go to Rumble, okay? So halfway through the stream on YouTube will cut. I will wait for you guys to go open Rumble, and then we will continue there. This is the only solution that I can come up with. You know, that if you want, you can just go and watch. You can just go and watch on Rumble from the beginning. It's the same thing, really. But this is the way we're going to do it. Okay. And if you're in France, actually, once again, you see the brilliant European democracy and free speech that we're basking in. Apparently, Rumble is banned in France. Okay, so you need to use either Rockfin or Odyssey. Okay, once again, I'm putting them up on the screen. Okay, so pour les gens qui sont en France, voilà, vous utilisez Rockfin ou Odyssey. D'accord? Vous savez bien, Rumble, ça va pas marcher. You know, it took a bit of thinking, but we're not going to let them get us down. On the contrary, like I said, it's a badge of honor. Now, the thing is, though, guys, once again, you cannot send super chats anymore. YouTube won't allow you. There's no ad revenue anymore. You can't send super thanks, no super stickers, nothing. It's all gone. From now, I don't even remember the last time I've been paid by YouTube. So there's a good amount of money that's just sitting there. I don't even know if I'm ever going to get it now. You know, I think this is theft. It's not just insulting, it's theft. And you can see once again this European free speech. You know, you can say whatever you want as long as it aligns with the government. Dare you criticize Israel? Dare you tell the truth? Dare you quote the Geneva Convention? Right? We don't like international law. We like rules-based order, whatever the fuck that means. So guys, again, my solution here, please stay subscribed on YouTube, but go and subscribe to at least one of these. Pick whichever one you want, but I think we should focus on Rumble. The other part of the solution, I need you guys to please donate on PayPal or Patreon or CashApp. Remember, when you watch on YouTube for free, and they have these ads in the beginning, you know, every channel that has ads is going to get a little bit of money. Right now, look at this crap. YouTube is still going to keep ads on my channel, but I won't make a cent. Isn't that nice? So, you know, somebody's going to be profiting off of my work. And that's if I'm even allowed to tell it. You know, that's if they don't take down the video. I mean, you would think, you know, you would think I was like parading around with an AK-47 or something, that they had to take it down. What the? I was just reporting the goddamn news. This is insane. This is truly insanity. In any case, I need your support. I know a lot of you have been very kind, and you've signed up on Patreon and you've signed up on PayPal, but I'm going to need the you know, all the more frequent support now, because my primary source of income, YouTube, is now gone. You know, thanks to the Israelis, thanks to the disinformation industry, whoever the hell these morons are. I really, you know, at the end of the day, they're all in the same camp. And I cannot do my job like this. As a matter of fact, that's really it. That's it. That's what's happened. Here was the email that they sent me, right? We have suspended monetization on your channel for non-compliance with our partner program policies. You know, they have all these big terms and links that open other hyperlinks and other hyperlinks, and then another page that opens another page that leads to more words that mean nothing, and you still don't know what you did wrong. I swear to God, I still don't know what I did, quote unquote, wrong. I am just assuming, right, what I said like 10 minutes ago. I was just speculating that that's what angered them. But, I mean, it's pretty clear when all the videos are about Israel and they get taken down and your channel is demonetized. Who is behind it? Is it Mongolia? Is it Iraq? I think it's very clear who's behind it. Okay? Once again, European free speech. So they tell you that deleting videos will not resolve community guideline or copyright issues. So even if I go willingly and delete the video, the offending video, right? The thought crime, it's still not good enough. And it's not like they warned me. It's not like they said, hey, Richard, you need to stop doing your job and, you know, hand over your testicles and, you know, just like wrap them around your neck or something. You belong to us now. No one told me anything. It's just bam, 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 take down your videos. Oh, and by the way, here's a warning. Next time will be a strike, and we might even just take down your whole channel. I don't know. Very nice. I love how they give me a nice little sticker with a star. You're not able to monetize. Channel memberships paused. Well, thank you very much. What a solid. Wow. I'm sure those of you who actually bought memberships on YouTube, I think I even saw one of you posting a screenshot. You got notified via email, and you probably also got notified that they're back on and then back off. I mean, if you think it's a roller coaster, imagine what I feel like. Honestly, look at this list. Look at this garbage. There's not one thing here that applies to any of my videos. Not a single one. Content depicting hostages. What is this stuff? You know, I understand why they have these things, you know, because when you read it, yes, the bulk of this is madness. I understand why they wouldn't want it on there. The problem is, though, that this should be reserved for, you know, terrorists and not journalists. Yes, especially in the free West. Yeah? Am I asking too much? Am I being irrational? So once again, I'm just going to show you the websites because I showed you the QR codes, but here's what the actual website looks like. This is rumble.com/RichardMedhurst. You can see that's the live stream right there that I'm live at the same time, okay? So what we're going to do now in about, 10 minutes, I'm going to cut the stream on YouTube and we're going to stay only on Rumble and Rockfin and Odyssey, okay? Because I'm not allowed to tell you what happens in Palestine. How do I know that? Because they took down 4 of my videos today and took away my primary income. How nice. But Israel is a democracy. It's the only democracy in the Middle East. Remember that. This is Odyssey. This is the other website. Also Odyssey. So that's odysee.com/RichardMedhurst. Again, I'm live there as well. All the videos, it's exactly the same. And then we have Rockfin as well. ROKFIN.com/RichardMedhurst. So they're all pretty much the same, right? They're all alternatives to YouTube. You know, I want to focus on one because I look already right now. Actually, I can see some of you guys coming on. Every time I refresh, more of you are coming on Rumble. Well, thank you. This is what I'm talking about. Thank you guys. Okay, you see right now it's at 8.27. So we got 8,270 followers. Let me just read your names out. I want to shout you guys out. So we have Trev Norris who just followed. We've also got C in the Sky. So we've got Dai Hako. We've got Gene 4. There you go. See, it's jumping every time. This is what I want. Thank you guys. I don't have another solution, and I think it's actually good to go on Rumble because, you know, Glenn Greenwald, for example, he's exclusively live streaming on Rumble. Also, when I posted that, hold on, I'm just going to show you this tweet. When I posted about the fact that, you know, they had shut down my channel essentially and taken away my money. Jimmy Dore retweeted it, and he's also on Rumble, right? So I'm giving you several names of people who've endorsed it. So Jimmy Dore said that, of course, the world's most profitable corporation in history is going to censor anti-establishment voices. But the fact that half of America cheers on this kind of censorship is truly disgusting. Yeah. And it's not just America, it's Europe as well. You know, you guys really need to understand, and I'm telling you this as a fact. Okay, I know this for a fact. German media, Austrian media is copy-paste what you hear in the States. Just translate it in German. The French media, copy-paste. Copy-paste. There's no nuance. There's no, like, you know, a French version of the truth. No, it's just the same shit translated into French. In England, it's the same thing with U's added, where where you guys have removed them. And people have been brainwashed into cheering this on. I'm trying to look at it as a good thing because it's always bothered me, and I've always had this in the back of my mind since the first time it happened, right, in 2020. That, you know, I'm not okay with this. That at any second, you know, some anonymous spook can just like come in and shut down your YouTube channel because you said too many things that they don't like, right? Again, no one is talking about like cussing necessarily, or you know, God forbid, like some racist crap. No, just reporting the truth as a journalist. This is too much for them. You know, if you don't repeat the same crap in the media, like, oh, you know, Assad and dropping barrel bombs, Putin doing this and that, you know, it's like you're a terrorist. And they've been using the same template over and over and over again, right? For decades now. And honestly, I don't even want to have this in the back of my head. You know, good riddance. Good riddance. It's a shame. It's a shame because I've spent, you know, I've worked hard for years. I've spent lots of energy and time and sweat and blood and tears building this, and I'm by no means letting it go. I will try my utmost to do everything that I can on YouTube. But when it comes to, you know, really, really important news, the most important news, apparently I'm not allowed to report it on YouTube. What do you want me to do? What do you want me to do? I'm going to keep reporting, but we're going to do it on Rumble. So we got, look, it just keeps going up. Look at that. It was 8.29, 8.44. Wonderful. So we've got hundreds and hundreds of you signing up as I'm speaking. Wonderful. Thank you guys. Thank you. Because I used to beg you guys. I used to annoy you every live stream. I'm like, please go subscribe. You know what? You never know. What if they screw me? Guess what? They screwed me. No, but seriously, I used to tell you guys that this day might come. And you know, I think the best thing to do is let's you know, we'll try to make the best of it. We're not gonna let it dampen our spirits, and you know, we'll just keep doing what we're doing. And again, I really need to be crystal clear. I'm not just asking you guys to go subscribe on Rumble. I need you guys to please consider donating on Patreon, on PayPal, CashApp, whatever you can. They took away my primary income. Do you understand? They took away my primary income. Every cent gone. Even the stuff that I made before, I don't even know if I'm going to get it. Okay? So, you know, this is how the Israelis do. This is what they do. You know, they're very vindictive. They're very vindictive. And even then, this is like a joke compared to what they do to the Palestinians, you know. But still, this is really the difference. This is whether people donate or not is going to make the difference between whether I can continue doing journalism or not. Remember, this is my job. It's not a hobby. It's my job. And if I can't make if I can't make a decent living from it, they win. They win. Many of you guys have been very kind. My phone is buzzing. I was going to read. I was going to start reading them to you. Because some of you had already sent in donations before I began. So I'll read them to you now. But again, I just want to stress the importance of this, that I really need you guys to go on Rumble, to subscribe there, and to please donate in whatever way you can. Look, these are all QR codes. You can scan them with your phone. I'm not saying to do it now necessarily, but please, whenever you can, if you can. Remember, I understand that the world economy, especially after the sanctions in Ukraine, did not do anyone any favors, okay? So, I'm only saying this if you are able to afford it and if you are willing. That's all, okay? Even $1 a month helps on Patreon, for example. Patreon is monthly, right? Cash App and PayPal are just a one-time thing. It doesn't matter. Everything and anything helps. And, you know, since the very beginning, it is only thanks to you guys, through you guys, that I'm able to do my job and to continue, you know, doing my work is really the most important thing for me. So there you go. Screw the Israelis. Chin up. Carry on.